Hi, Dan. To be honest, it's kind of annoying. The freaking farm here told me I could camp in here till Wednesday and do work trade, and that's what I've been doing. And then a freaking they call themselves the fairy camp showed up, freaking LGBTQ, and one of them complained about the straight man interjecting himself into their space because somebody told me to come and eat food, and then afterwards for their next meal I helped chop up food like as a payback. And next thing I know, the freaking one of their party called the freaking director of the farm and said that I was intruding myself. So now I have to leave tomorrow. Kind of annoying. More than kind of annoying. Yeah, completely sucks, dude. Like, I had a safe place to be till Wednesday to get out of the rain and whatnot. I was helping out and doing all the things because somebody wanted to be an asshole and complain. Now I have to leave early. I can almost guarantee exactly who it was. This jerk named Unicorn has just been giving me nothing but shitty vibes ever since they showed up. I'm just so tired of shitty people. It's not like I invited myself. Somebody invited me to come eat food. And then somebody asked me to help with the fire, so I helped with the fire. Next thing I know, I'm being told that they called the director because I was invading their space. So I've just been hiding out in here in the blacksmith's farm and the blacksmith's barn. I just hate that shit, man. Yeah, dude, people fucking suck, man. Egg problems. Fucking egg problems. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why are you gonna act like that, you know? Like, oh, thanks, content. Yeah. Just go ahead and hide user on this channel. Bye-bye, content commentary. I don't listen to trolls. But yeah, you know, freaking have a work trade deal set up for him. I did farm work, and I was supposed to be able to use the showers, the kitchen, and camp. And because somebody wanted to complain about me being a cisgendered white male, invading their space. Next thing I know, I'm being told that I don't get to stay till Wednesday. I have to leave tomorrow. Technically, they wanted me to leave the day, but I straight told them I'm not leaving in the middle of the afternoon. It's almost time to go. The sun's almost going down. I'm not gonna go wander off in the darkness. It's all because one person wanted to complain and be an asshole. I've talked on the down low and told them not to ask anything about it because I don't want freaking them contacting the director again and then me having to leave tonight. But everybody I've talked to, nobody's had a single complaint about me, so it's just this one person. I can almost guarantee I know exactly who it is. I'm gonna speak my mind before I leave tomorrow. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm gonna chill over here in the blacksmith thing, drink my tea, because it's not worth my time right now. I uploaded a video to of the alleged King Arthur's tomb and of the 7th century abbey. That's pretty cool. Feeling sorry for myself. Fuck you, kid. But it's a chill space. Other than that, you know, if it wasn't for like this one schmuck, it'd be completely fine. I've had no issues with anyone. But this one entitled douchebag, who apparently I'm not the only one they've caused issues with, so I'm just the one who can be thrown out. Because I'm doing work trade and not paying for a spot in the house. I guess just shiesty. Underhanded patheticness. Didn't even have the gall to freaking speak to me. Just freaking go and complain to the director. So I get a call from the lady who works for the farm. Or get a message from the lady who works for the farm. I quite literally freaking was. Somebody asked me to come over. They're like, come over and eat food. So I went and ate food. And then I felt bad because I didn't have anything to contribute. So I helped prep the next meal. Next thing I know, I'm being, and somebody asked me to help with the fire this morning. And next thing I know, I'm being told that the director called. What? Beat up a bunch of gay people? Yeah. That's so the right thing to do. That would just prove their point that all straight, cisgendered people are the enemy. It's not the first or last time I've had to deal with this type of shit. Fucking, I left Slabs last year before last for the same reason. It's just annoying. I hate when people have to be so negative and hateful. Like, dude, get up. It's like, I'm a broke nomad. If you offer me food, I'm definitely gonna freaking say yes. But I also freaking helped out afterwards. Did preparation for their next meal, chopped a shitload of vegetables and made food. I was told to eat that meal because I helped cook it, and I didn't touch their food since. I didn't touch it this morning or for lunch. Next thing I know, somewhere around 2:30, I'm getting a freaking message from the lady who works for the farm, being told that they had had complaints that a straight man was inputting themselves into their activities. Don't even talk to them. They approach you, walk away. Like, not like I was going out of my way to like bother them. They came and told me, sitting by my tent minding my own business, and they come up and talk to me, and I'm getting yelled at for it. Because one asshole wants to be a fucking dick. I know exactly who it is because they've been fucking sneering at me and just being a fucking general little prat the whole fucking time. I just really hate people sometimes. But he's so wrapped up in their own bullshit that they feel justified in being an asshole. I could give two fucks if you're gay, straight, lesbian, trans. I don't judge people for their sexuality or their gender. I could give two fucks. I just see people, not fucking sexuality and gender. And the fact that seems like half of these people, all they can see is just the fact that I'm not, quote, a fairy. There's a couple of them that are really cool, but most of them are just assholes. There's so many barn rats here. See the bag moving? There's like 4 of them running around in there. Yeah, I don't know, man. I really hate assholes. People that just feel the need to be a prick. Smoke the rest of this joint. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You feel the need to fucking be such a dick. I don't know. Glastonbury was pretty. Mist of Babylon were nice. But the fact that somebody had the gall to go complain about the straight guy, it's fucked up. But like I said, I'm gonna say my piece tomorrow. I got the ear of one of their elders. The reason I haven't mentioned anything to him yet is because I know that as soon as I do, he's gonna call a meeting and they're gonna get yelled at. I'm not trying to get fucking kicked off farm right before. I'm just trying to lay low and ignore their bullshit for the evening. Really lame that I have to do this though. Here, just put you down for a second. This makes me want to fucking yell at people, you know? And I'm just like, what's the point? The only thing it'll do is get me fucking thrown out earlier than I already have to leave. So I'm just sitting here, hanging out, watching YouTube. I figured I'd pop in with you guys for a little bit, do some venting, and smoke a bowl with you guys out of my apple. In a nutshell, Cote, I did work trade for this farm I'm at right now, sitting in the blacksmith's like area, and they have a gathering going on, and one of the older folks in the gathering saw that I really didn't have anything but a little bit of backpacking food that I've got like some granola bars left in my name, and freaking he's all like, hey, you should come over here and get some lunch. I was like, I don't want to intrude. He's like, no, I would just come over and sit down. We're very welcoming people. And so I went and sat down, ate food, but felt bad because I didn't have anything to offer. So for dinner, I offered to help prep and do work and cook food. So I did so, and they told me to come over and eat again because I helped cook. And between that and somebody asked me to help start the fire in the house this morning and do a fire later on, I was told that I was somebody from their group complained to the director of the farm and said that I was intruding upon their space. And instead of being here till Wednesday like originally planned and work traded for, I have to leave tomorrow morning. They wanted me to leave today, but I straight told them I'm not leaving today. I'm not leaving till tomorrow morning. I'm not gonna go wander out in the darkness like it's already 6:29 here. They straight told me, and I was like, dude, I didn't even approach them. They came up and talked to me, and she's like, well, if they come up and talk to you, just keep walking. Don't say anything. Just walk away. I can almost guarantee exactly what it was. The same asshole who's been like being a prat towards me the whole time since they got here. Yeah, freaking! I got a message from the lady who runs the farm that one of their group messaged the director and said that I invaded their personal space. The only time I was in their personal space was when I was asked to be. Yeah, exactly. But no, they're fucking prat. Apparently, they pull this shit like this all the time, like even against their fellow fairies. LGBTQ is what they call it over here. Like fairy camp, a rainbow. Yeah, right. I remember all that bullshit. It's just fucking swag, you know. Like I said, I'm gonna speak my piece tomorrow morning. Both me and a lot of the elders get up around the same time, so I'm gonna pack my gear up, wait for one of them to get up, tell them what happened, and then I'm gonna leave. And they can talk about it in their morning announcements. But I'm not gonna say anything until tomorrow morning because I'm not trying to get kicked out tonight because they complained that I said something about it. Next thing I know, I'm getting another message from the lady because they messaged the director again. Yeah, right. I already did the work trade. Was allowed to be here till Wednesday, but because somebody wants to be an asshole, I have to leave tomorrow morning. I'm just a sociable person. You walk up and talk to me, I'm going to talk back, especially because I'm the only person people here besides me is them. A few days ago. Today's day 3. It's just that same mentality of Flamingo. They don't believe that you're 100% part of the LGBT community and a supporter. They're haters. And it sucks, you know, because, like, I could give a fuck what your gender or sexuality is. I don't judge you on that. In fact, that's all most of these guys out here see is that. Yeah, and they would. But if I mentioned it to one of them, whoever it was is going to get a hold of the director again, and I'm going to get kicked out. So I'll wait till tomorrow morning when I'm already packed up and ready to go, and then I'm going to mention it to the elders, and I guarantee they're going to say something. But it's not worth me saying it now and having to sleep outside in the rain because there's a strong chance it's going to rain tonight. Yeah, exactly. Fuck both of them. Fuck both parties. It's just fucking annoying. Good morning to you. It's just frustrating, you know, like my everybody with so much respect, and the fact that like all they can see is like he's not a fairy is all that goes through his head or her head, whatever. I don't even know what unicorn identifies as. They may be a they for all I know. All I know is that their name is unicorn. Don't worry. Once my following gets big enough, I'll start a good one for you. You know, I believe that, Cote. Oh, you have a good cult, I follow. Thank you very much. Well, fine. You don't have to join my cult. They're letting you know. The cult includes some pretty amazing cookies, and you will be missing out on said cookies. So, there is that to take into consideration. Hello? Part of me hopes that one of them pops on, but the other part of me really hopes they don't. Because I don't want anybody to mention that I said anything. Next thing I know, I'm getting another message. Bob the Penguin, eh? That's an interesting one. But, you know, it's half the freaking asshole who decided they were going to call the director, and the other half of, like, I already did the work trade to stay here. I already worked for you. And now you're freaking backing out on your deal because some asshole complained. One asshole complained. And it was all over some sexist shit because I'm not part of their people. Oh yeah, for sure. At least he is. He's fake as fuck, dude. One of his own elders already called him out yesterday for doing some bullshit. Like, I'm gonna stop all but saying I'm gonna stop coming because what you run as your thing is exclusive and rude. It's supposed to be a welcoming fairy gathering, and it's not. Yeah, right. Organizations function. Big parentheses. And I knew it too. I knew it when dude was like, "Hey, you should come get something to eat." I knew it. I was like, "Nah, I shouldn't intrude." But he insisted. The next thing I know, I'm in trouble. I know, because I came back for Halloween to hang out with Rob and to help him out a little bit. And then next thing I know, freaking, I'm dealing with Opa and Thistle's bullshit. So I left. Just didn't want to deal with their bullshit. I'm convinced they stole a bunch of money from me. And they had the audacity to accuse me of stealing money after stealing said money. And then one of them tried to fight me because they called me. I don't even remember what they called me. They called me something and got all aggro at me. Even though the person who was in charge of the bar told me I could chill out back there and help behind the counter. And I dropped like $80 out of my own pocket to buy a bunch of dabs and beer because they didn't have anything behind the bar. And then told them they didn't owe anything. Yeah. I don't know about that necessarily. I don't know. I wasn't close enough to the situation. But my little interaction was, yeah. I was not a happy person. And I was like, this isn't worth it. I came here to help out a friend and to hang out for Halloween, not to deal with assholes. Some people are so wrapped up in their own how their own insecurity about their own life that they freaking lash out on anyone that doesn't conform to their breed of reality. And it's just fucking annoying. Yeah, right? All the weird scopolamine shit, yeah. That's why I'm on the road, you know. I go and I see the beautiful things, I hang out for a few days. And then once I see through the veil, I leave. Sometimes I just see the beautiful thing and go. I've been in this town too long. Seeing through the veil. And I don't want to deal with it anymore. People have their heads shoved so far up their own ass here that they can't even realize that they're fucking being an asshole. I don't know. I'm just tired of dealing with assholes. Like, every day I have to deal with assholes. It just makes it a little bit harder to not be one. People take my kindness for weakness, my unwillingness to fight for weakness. But it's not that I'm weak. That I don't like hurting people. I don't like the feeling it gives me. And I go from zero to prison very fast. I know that. So I'm not trying to fight someone and actually manage to actually get pissed off and take it way too seriously. And next thing I know, I end up in jail over somebody else's bullshit. So, like, I'm on the road because I'm just so tired of dealing with other people's bullshit that when fucking bullshit shines, I just leave. It's one of the blessings of being on the road. I could go there, I see the historic thing, I feel the energy, and then when people suck, I can leave. I took pictures and some filming of Bath and was gone almost instantly because that place had a lot of just douchebag asshole energy. I know that, Joyce. I'm very aware of that. I'm very aware. I've traveled my whole life. It's the specific situation that irritates me. The fact that I was offered work trade, already did the work traded for the access to freaking power, a shower, and a tea kettle with some water. And because somebody wants to be an asshole, I don't get my end of the deal. It's the stupid situation. It's the fact that the person didn't have the gall to fucking say something to me. I would have explained myself and why I did the things and why I was there. And then I would have been able to pull over said elder who asked me to come over, and I would have freaking, and I was explaining. And then I would have gone over and called the cook and had the cook explain how I was asked to be there. None of that happened because one person wanted to be a prat. I'm fucking aware that people suck and that people everywhere are horrible pieces of shit. But that doesn't mean it makes it any easier to have to deal with fucking horrible pieces of shit. I've been on the road for my entire adult life because I'm tired of horrible pieces of shit. My father was a horrible piece of shit FBI agent. I got out of the military because they fucked me 6 ways to Sunday, took my signing bonus and turned me from non-combative to combative. Like, I've been dealing with fucking pieces of shit my whole life. But it doesn't make it any easier to have to deal with. And it definitely doesn't fucking make it feel any better when you've already made a deal, already done the work, and your pay was the ability to have peace of mind for a few days. And now you can't have that because somebody else complained. Has nothing to do with mean people. Please stop saying that shit. It's fucking annoying. I believe it could too. That's about how it happens. Friggin', like, most states, you can't defend yourself at all. Hi, Mac. How you doing, dude? Hi from Paddington Farm, Glastonbury, UK. It's supposed to be a work tray farm, but they backed out on their half of the deal because some asshole wanted to complain about me, saying that I invaded their space even though I was invited to come in. So I came out here to hang out with y'all because I'm not allowed to talk to anybody here. That's what the lady who runs the farm said. And so I could vent a little bit, not to deal with judgmental people. That's why the one guy got blocked. And not to deal with sarcastic comments. I don't want to deal with that shit. I just want to chill and hang out because people are prats, you know? Doesn't matter where you go. Doesn't matter what the ideology or supposed, like, level of love they bring. In the end, most people are prats. And it kind of sucks. But, you know, like, it's not going to stop me from seeing the world. It just motivates me to. Like, anytime somebody sucks that bad, I freaking just go. Yeah. I have no problem blocking people if they want to be negative. I don't need that energy in my life. That's why I don't have moderators. One, I don't really know anybody. They'd have to be personally there with me. And I don't have a significant other, and I don't really road dog with people. So, like, I do all my shit by myself. But with that, I don't have anybody saying, hey, I should or shouldn't do something. I just do it. And if they don't like my channel, they don't have to be a part of it. I'm cool with it. I have no delusions of grandeur. I have 300 something subscribers. Like, there's people that do it for a week and get like 10K. So, like, it is what it is. It's just annoying to deal with. Like I said, the main thing is the fact that I already did work for the work trade, and now I'm not essentially getting paid for my work. Well, because somebody wants to complain and be an asshole. That's what it comes down to. Went and collected and chopped and fucking separated firewood all day. The other day I did other shit. Already did the work. They're supposed to feed you when you do the work, and they didn't feed me. And now I'm being told, because one person complained, one misinformed person complained, that I don't get the 3 days that I was promised. I was supposed to get the rest of the day through Wednesday morning. It's going to leave around 11 after helping out with work trade and eating lunch. That was the deal. It's just upsetting, you know. I've already done the junk, you know. It's one of the main reasons I'm on the road, because, yeah, I can essentially be my own manager. I can dictate how it goes, and, like, if people suck, I'll call them out on it, and then I'll leave, because they're not worth my time. They want to be fake? Cool. Well, I'm going to. I'm just going to wait till tomorrow so I can sleep and not have to deal with bullshit and have to go wander off in the darkness. There's not a lot of area around here you can sleep without getting bitched at. There's a lot of entitled old people that don't like travelers. It's funny, the place that like the movie Hot Fuzz, the guys that did Shaun of the Dead, is actually like the town is like 6 miles from here that they filmed that in. So it's kind of funny that the people around here are that level of shitty. Yeah. It is what it is, but it's just annoying. Like I said, I wouldn't care as much if I hadn't already done work. Because it was a work trade program. That's what they call this place. Backpacking campsite where you do work trade. I essentially did woofing. Did all the work for them. And now, because somebody complained, I don't get paid for my woofing. That's what I'm irritated about. I could give two shit about the asshole. It's just the fact that now I did all that work and I don't benefit from it. Woof woof, yes. But like I said, it is what it is. It's just annoying. I hate having to deal with assholes. The world's full of them. People are so convinced they know what's right, and they feel so justified in their bullshit that they can just be on some other level of an asshole. even to the kindest, most respectful person. And it's just so frustrating. One of those things where, like, I gotta remind myself that I'm a nice person because, oh, the things that I could do if I was irritated and felt like not being one. Some people are just judgmental assholes, and it's annoying. It could get really windy around here. If I wasn't such a nice person, it could get very windy over here. For the few people who know me in real life and catch my drift, wink, wink, cough, cough. But what's the point? It would just make me feel shitty for doing it afterwards and just cause chaos. And then I would still have to leave. So it's just like, it's a big motivator for being on the road, you know? The same thing like when I got out of the military and I was staying somewhere, essentially my roommate's friends, what I was trying to say, um, stole my credit card and spent all the money on it. And the preceding next paycheck that came, my last paycheck from the military, and put it in the deficit because I was no longer in the military. All they did was put it to zero from 200 below, and it just left. Like, it's one of my biggest motivations for travel is I'm just so tired of the bullshit. I want to go film real shit and like show people that there's still real shit out there because there's so much fake and hate, just genuine, just closed mindedness. It kind of hurts my brain sometimes. But you're not supposed to talk about how people can be an asshole nowadays. You're supposed to accept everybody's assholery and just not say anything because they're expressing themselves. Not even supposed to point out that the whole thing happened because the person didn't ask any fucking questions. There wasn't a meeting about me. They do a meeting 3 times a day. There was no one who brought up anything about me. I just got a message from the lady from the farm being told that someone had messaged the director complaining about me. I've been hanging out, smoking mugwort, and watching dumb crap on my phone and playing Magic the Gathering on my phone. By myself. Just minding my own business. And a couple of them have walked up and talked to me. And because they're the only people here, and because I'm a sociable person, sure, I'll talk to you. I don't judge people. You're just a person to me. I don't care if you're a fairy or whatever, however you identify. The next thing I know, I'm being told that I'm invading their space. And if they come up and talk to me, to keep walking and don't say anything. You know? All because somebody told me to come eat some food. And then I volunteered to help make food to pay it back, and then somebody asked me for help with the fire, so I did that. Not like I was going in their meditation space and being an asshole. I don't know, y'all. It's been a weird day. I'm gonna chill out for the rest of it. Try to go find some work tomorrow. Get some food money and bus money in my pocket. And continue on up through Wales towards Scotland. Thanks for coming and hanging out, showing support. Fundage links and all that shit are in the description as always, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.